Betrayal doesn't always come with screaming or slammed doors. Sometimes it laughs. Sometimes it drifts through an open window while you're holding a wrench and wondering why your chest suddenly feels hollow. I didn't catch my wife cheating. I didn't find texts or lipstick or hotel receipts. What I overheard was worse. Because in that moment, I realized I wasn't her partner. I was her project. If you've ever felt undervalued, managed, or quietly disrespected in a relationship, if you've ever had a moment that changed everything without warning, hit subscribe, tap like, and tell me in the comments. Back-end index pointing right, have you ever realized the truth too late or just in time? Now, let me take you back to the afternoon. Everything shifted. It was late afternoon, the kind of quiet that only comes after years of routine. I was in the garage, lining up tools I'd owned longer than my marriage. Same shelf, same order, muscle memory, a life built on predictability. The kitchen window was open. That mattered, because that's when I heard Lauren's voice. Not casual laughter, not polite laughter. This was deep, carefree, loose, the kind she used to laugh with me, before life turned into schedules and checklists and subtle negotiations. "Oh my God," she said between laughs. "You have no idea. It's honestly the easiest thing in the world." I didn't freeze because I was suspicious. I froze because that laugh didn't belong to me anymore. She kept talking. "Seriously, all I have to do is give Mark a little attention in the bedroom, and that's it. Dishes done. Bills handled. Anything I want. He turns into clay." More laughter. Not just hers. At least 3 other women were on speaker. One of them said, "So you just withhold it when he doesn't do what you want?" Lauren didn't hesitate. "Exactly. Like training a puppy. Good behavior gets rewarded. Bad behavior? Nothing. He doesn't even realize it's happening." My hand tightened around the wrench. She kept going. "Last week he forgot my dry cleaning. So I told him I wasn't feeling well for 3 days. By day, for he was practically begging to run errands." The women lost it. That's brilliant. Men are so predictable. They think they're in control, but one simple thing runs the whole show. Lauren laughed again. "And the best part? He thinks our marriage is amazing because I throw him a bone every now and then. Meanwhile, I get exactly what I want. 7 years. 7 years of believing we were partners. Equals. I didn't move. I didn't interrupt. I didn't announce myself. I quietly set the wrench down and sat on the workbench like my legs had forgotten their job. One of her friends asked, "Does he ever suspect anything?" Lauren snorted. "Are you kidding? He's completely clueless. Last night, he thanked me for being such a great wife." I almost laughed in his face. That was the moment something inside me went cold. Not anger. Clarity. I stood up, walked deeper into the garage, and closed the door gently, like sealing a vault. She thought she controlled me. That was when I realized something important. Control only exists if the other person values what you're offering. And suddenly, I didn't die. By week 2, fear crept in. Not anger. Fear. "What is going on with you?" she demanded one night. "Nothing. That's a lie. I'm here every night." "But you're not here." I met her eyes. Maybe this is me. For the first time, she didn't know how to respond. And that terrified her. That weekend, we went to a dinner party. She was perfect, affectionate, flawless. In the car home, she glowed. That felt like old times. "It was fine," I said. Silence. At home, she went to the bedroom. I went to the garage. She followed. "What is wrong with you?" "I'm just not interested anymore." Her face drained. Not interested in me. Not interested in games. Fear flickered. She didn't sleep that night. Neither did I. "We need to talk." We sat across from each other like strangers. She spoke carefully. "I don't understand what you meant about being treated like a dog." "Don't you?" "No. When was the last time you did something for me without expecting something in return?" Silence. 3 weeks ago, I said. "You were on the phone. I was in the garage. I heard everything." The color left her face. "That wasn't Mark. You compared me to a puppy. It was just talk." "No, it was a system." She cried. She apologized. She reached for my hand. I stepped back. "Don't use habits on me. I'm trying to save our marriage." "No," I said. "You're trying to save your leverage." That broke her. "What do you want?" "Honesty. Real honesty. Did you enjoy thinking you had power over me?" She didn't answer. That pause told me everything. I think we need time, she whispered. I agree. I met a lawyer. Filed quietly. Protected myself. When the papers arrived, she called me over and over. I didn't answer. When she finally sat at the table, papers shaking in her hands. You already decided. I decided when I realized I was being managed. You don't care anymore. I cared when I thought we were equals. She left. The divorce was quiet. No drama. Just signatures. And silence. People ask if I was angry. I wasn't. Anger means you're still tied to the outcome. What I felt was something better. Freedom. She believed she controlled me with one simple thing. In the end, she learned the truth. Control only works if the other person still wants what you're offering. The moment that desire disappears. So does the illusion. If this story hit close to home. If you've ever felt quietly disrespected or underestimated in a relationship. Backend Index Pointing writes, smash like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Who do you think was right in this husband-wife debate? Your support keeps these stories coming. I'll see you in the next one.